Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood a single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. But something on the way they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everybody, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms, he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while I was working, the Gatling boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was three of them. Tommy opened up the door and saw Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's pictures, and tears fell on his daddy's face. He heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatling boys just laughed at him when he walked into the bar room. One of them got up and met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yeller's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding back, he let them have it all. When Tommy left, not a single Gatling boy was standing. He said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, turn the page, "Promise you, Dad, not to do the things you've done. Walk away from trouble when I can. Now, please don't think I'm weak. I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I should hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man." Everyone considered him the coward of the county.